welcome back to another video. So recently I finished reading tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, and basically there's like a bunch of short stories and it follows Simon as he progresses along in the Shadowhunter Academy. I'm just gonna skip right to the ending and say that them killing off George is very unneeded, but I guess it put into perspective how hard it is and how serious it is trying to become a Shadowhunter. And I don't know, I felt so bad for Simon at the end because he went through the Shadowhunter Academy with George, and just like moments before George's death, George like was joking with Simon, and then you hear like George's scream. I do want to give respect to Simon for picking his Shadowhunter name in memory of George. I actually like how Simon spoke out about the dregs and how he and George slept downstairs rather than like with the other Shadowhunters who are superior. And I found it funny how George and Simon would name like the rats downstairs after John Cartwright. I also liked how Magnus and Alec adopted Max and how Alec's family took turns holding Max. And I liked Katerina and Simon's relationship. I also liked how in this book they had manga before the chapter, like a little graphic novel piece. And I also liked how in this book they went into how Simon and Clary are Parabatai inevitably, like even the water from Lake Lynn confirmed that. And I love the Blackthorns and I like the Dark Artifices trilogy, and I liked how in this book we got to see like behind the scenes of Helen's wedding and also behind the scenes of Julian and Emma's Parabatai ceremony. And I'm glad that Mark found Simon in Fairyland, because I'm pretty sure that if Simon was found by the other Hunt members instead of Mark, then he probably would have had more problems and he wouldn't have been let go so easily. I found it interesting learning about Robert and his Parabatai and how his Parabatai was in love with him, and that's why Robert doesn't like accept Alec, or he has like some issues with him with Alec and Magnus. And then I also enjoy learning about how James and Matthew became Parabatai. And I just want to say that I like these side stories, like these side books with these short stories, because you get to learn more about the characters. And then lastly, I just want to say that they really did George wrong in this book. I'm still upset about it. It was so unneeded that he had to die in the end. It just made me think like he put in 2 years, and even like he was in the basement with the rest of the dregs like with Simon, and he put in 2 years, and just because like he was adopted and he wasn't like actually born into a Shadowhunter family, then that was the reason that I'm thinking that him being adopted was the reason that he was unworthy to being a Shadowhunter. And yeah, those are my thoughts on tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. It kind of reminded me of Harry Potter in a way. And yeah, right now I'm reading the Bane Chronicles, and it's cool to see like more about Magnus Bane and like his friends and some of the people that he meets. And with that being said, I will see everybody in another video.